Hi everyone. Welcome back to the Modern Witch Mama YouTube channel. I haven't been on here for a collective reading in a while, so I decided today to come in and get you guys a collective reading. So this is going to be collective energies and it is timeless. So whenever you happen to come and see this reading, it is perfect for you. So with that, let's get started and see what we are tapping into here today for the collective, what energies are coming through, what messages are coming through. You can think of this sort of as your soul alignment reading, and whatever messages find you at this time are meant to find you, and we will get into it. So what messages do we have? Two just flew off the top from the beginning. So let me go down and get those. We have the Two of Cups, which is all about relationships, partnerships, coming together for a common cause is what I'm hearing. Coming together to bring forth a project into reality. Or this could also mean, for those of you that are considering relationship topics when you're watching this reading, a partnership that is building, that is either coming in new, or like a love interest, a romantic interest, or a partnership that is being renewed. So I'm getting very much of a renewal energy here, and partnerships as being beneficial, as sort of representing those two energies coming together, melding together as you see them holding hands like that in there, kind of like melding the energies together to come together into a divine union, into a divine harmony. And this could be for projects, business, friendships, partnerships, marriages, romantic interests, and all of those types of different partnerships that we can have in our lives. The other card that fell out was the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is really about constraints. There's something that is holding you in a place that is making you think that you do not have the ultimate freedom, that you do not have the ability to choose your path forward, that you're kind of bound to the certain direction, that if you look closely, those birds, those ravens are pulling her in a certain direction, and she looks kind of like defeated, like she doesn't have a choice what direction she's being pulled in. But this is a state of mind, and it's what I call I'll put a warning on this video that it's not appropriate for kids, but mind fuckery. So it's what our minds like to do to tell us that we are trapped, that we do not have a choice, that we cannot get out of this, that we cannot make a decision about this. But it's a lie that our minds like to tell us, to keep us within a certain sense of safety, within a certain place. So it is not that we are in fact trapped, or that we cannot get out of whatever we are looking to move to the next step towards. Maybe it's that partnership, maybe it's that next beautiful goal that you have in mind. But this is mind fuckery, and it comes in for all of us. And what we have to start doing is interrupting it when we notice it coming in. These are like the lies our minds tell ourselves, and they are most often, they are subconscious. They are not things that we consciously want to be holding ourselves back with. but there are all our old past stories, our old past experiences, our past disappointments or traumas, our even past life stuff that comes in and kind of lingers around. So it's almost like this self-imposed entrapment, but you're being told that you can get out of this. You can get out of this, right? So what else? How can the viewer get out of this self-imposed entrapment and mind fuckery? The Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning. So Ace of Pentacles comes in and it's saying, okay, you may have these perceived limitations that you're dealing with, feeling trapped, but you have the ability to come in and choose this new path. You have the ability to come in and choose that new pentacle, that beginning, that start. You have the ability to come in and plant a new seed, to follow a new way. So you are in charge. You are the sovereign being. You are in charge of your own destiny. Nobody else creates your destiny but you. You have the power. You have the power within you to do that. So very powerful right there. So what else does the viewer need to know about this? The Hierophant. So when the Hierophant comes in, that is indicative of a spiritual up-leveling, a spiritual journey, an internal journey, Kundalini rising energy. This is you up-leveling, you going through, ascending, you are learning the lessons, you are going through the process to learn the lessons, to get to that new beginning, to get to that partnership that you are calling in, that you are desiring to manifest. So the Hierophant is really about embodying that spiritual journey, taking in all of the lessons, all of the both positive and negative, and the light and the dark, and everything all together, because all of it matters. We cannot suppress the darker pieces of life just to not feel negative emotions, right? So this is really about embracing it all, especially when this card is coming through, the Six of Swords. It's about facing and confronting why you feel that you are in a self-imposed limitation. Why do you feel that you are trapped in a sense? Why do you feel these ways? It's about going deep to examine in which ways can you start to cut the cords? Can you start to cut the binds and redirect your ship to where you actually want to go? And with this Hierophant coming out, this is very much like, this is the enlightenment. Like, you want to be on this enlightenment journey. You want to be ascending to this place, but you have some things to address with the Six of Swords. You need to dig in there and address, do the shadow work. You need to cut those cords to anything that isn't serving you, that isn't serving your higher path forward. And you need to give yourself that mental, that grace, and you need to give yourself that self-compassion, knowing that that is a part of this journey. I do not like to sugarcoat the readings, right? Because this is like, these energies come out and they're coming out for a specific purpose, for a reason. So what else do we need to know? Give us some oracle messages from the Earth's Alchemy Oracle. What does the viewer need to know about this energy and their path forward? All right, so Labradorite and a blue lotus flower. So psychic gifts. Okay, psychic gifts are coming in for you. This is a wise sage awareness and a call to action. So that makes perfect sense to me with the Hierophant card, because Hierophant is a spiritual awakening, a spiritual journey, awakening to your untapped potential, your untapped gifts. Perhaps some of you are awakening to psychic abilities, awakening to intuitive abilities that you didn't realize that you had, or maybe that you didn't realize were so powerful, right? So you're awakening to that. And the blue lotus and the labradorite, those are going to be two things that you can work with closely to really nurture, to bring forth those psychic abilities that are coming to the surface. And I feel this is really a part of your new beginning, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, and Pentacles always represent, they can represent abundance in all forms of money, just kind of like the material realm and the earth realm. So it is a new beginning on the earth realm, but it also is it's a new beginning, or an up leveling and an awakening in the spiritual realm. So that to me very much is like, what happens in the spiritual realm is also reflected in the material realm. The work we do in our spiritual bodies is reflected in our physical bodies. So anything you're doing to sort of nurture your spirit, nurture your soul, if perhaps you have stepped into doing, energetic releasing practices, or Reiki, or hypnotherapy, or other modalities, Akashic records work, something that you're doing is helping you to up level in the physical realm. So that is just an extra message to keep doing that, but know that your psychic gifts, for those, this is a message for some of you listeners out there specifically, your psychic gifts are opening up, and a very big message to focus on the third eye, developing the third eye, work together with sort of like really tapping into focusing on how you can open up that third eye more. If this is a path that you're feeling called to, that's going to be super important for you. And working with labradorite, you can pick up a small piece of labradorite at any crystal shop, metaphysical shop, or even online. The second card that came out was Amethyst and Passion Flower. And this is the Violet Flame, transmuting, breaking addictions and nervous system. Okay, so when the Violet Flame comes out, this is like a super potent energy to help you physically, emotionally, psychically, energetically, spiritually transmute everything within you that is not serving your higher purpose, your higher good, that is not serving you to get to that new beginning you want to get to your desired manifestations, whether that involves business, relationships, personal life, whatever your desired manifestations are. This is calling to you to call in the violet purple healing flame, which this is a super powerful, super potent energy you can work with in clearing out and transmuting anything that's not serving you, breaking addictions, breaking cycles, breaking things, interrupting thoughts. So working with your nervous system, really working to interrupt those thoughts that come in, those lies that your mind tells you that are simply not true, but are programmed within you, the mind fuckery. So the purple flame can really, really help you to transmute that. You can look up purple flame meditations on YouTube. You can look up, there's a variety of resources that you can find on the purple flame. So I recommend doing that. Let's just get a couple more messages before we sign off. This has been super potent here. So let me know how this resonates for everybody. What else does the collective, does the viewer need to hear today? Okay. Number 42, dream catcher, dreaming your wisdom. So for some of you listening, you have been having intense psychic dreams. You've been having intense intuitive dreams, messages coming to you through dream time. This is a message really to focus on what are those dreams that are coming through. Start recording them, start writing them down, because I guarantee you there's messages coming through for you in your dreams, and there's patterns and there's stories that are developing, and you can kind of track all of that and write it all down to see, how does this relate to your journey? How does this relate to your spiritual up-leveling journey? How does this relate to you transmuting those old energies? How does all of this kind of come together? And so some of you are really deep in psychic dream work, and maybe you even work within the dream realm to transmute energies. I just heard that for some of you, it's going to be important to really tap into that gift and ability that you were given to work within the dream realm to transmute energies that are no longer serving you. So for some of you, that is going to be a major up-level gift that's coming through for you. And Nemu, number 8, and seek the counsel of crystals. There's crystals and a dragon on this card. So definitely a lot of you, some of you listeners are going to be working more with crystals. The two crystals that came forth are labradorite and amethyst. So those could be especially potent for those listening. And seeking the counsel of crystals, this is like very much earth energy, earth-based energy, which with the Ace of Pentacles coming out, that's very synchronistic, because pentacles are that earth energy and crystals reflect that earth energy, right? Because they all come from the earth. So this is really about digging into how you can work on a deeper level with earth energies to support your ultimate goals, to support your up leveling and what you're manifesting into your life. The earth energies, they always want to support you. They're always there for you. Mama Gaia and other earth spirits, elementals. Some of you might be working with fairies. This is actually the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. So some of you definitely are being called to work with fairy energy, dragon energy, to call forth those different types of spiritual essences into your work. Because no, do we have to work with spiritual essences? No, we don't. It's all up to us and what we want to do on our journeys. But some of us like to incorporate more of those sort of tangible elements that we can bring into our spiritual practice, right? Or in our witch practice, for those of us that are practicing witches. And we like bringing those elements in because they kind of ground us into, you know, our reality here, and sort of give us a tangible picture of results that we're creating. So I always really love to work with different earth energies, just to, but I'm also very much a grounded sort of, like, I work in both realms, in all realms, but I am a very, like, I bring the spiritual knowledge down and ground it into the earth. That's kind of my purpose. So yeah, all of us could be different in how we like to work with energies and how we like to sort of bring forth all of this into our spiritual journey. But some of you listening are definitely going to be tapping more into that dragon energy, fairy energy, and working more deeply with crystals. And so if anybody, I actually am planning on doing some more videos on working with crystals and dragons and fairies. So please let me know in the comments if you would like to see those types of videos, and I'll definitely plan on doing more of those. So with that, that is your collective reading for today. And may this reading find whoever is meant to hear it. These are, like I said, collective and timeless energies. So whenever you happen across this reading is the perfect timing for you. It does not have a time limit or an expiration. So I hope that was helpful to some of you out there and it reached who it needed to reach. And so I will just leave you with a brief message here at the end. So I have opened up some spots for personal readings. And these personal readings will be recorded, sent to you via a private link on YouTube. So it's a private link that only you have access to. And they are 15 or 30 minutes. I'm going to pop the link for those private readings into the description box, and they will be limited availability for the next few weeks and months. So definitely grab one of those private readings if you feel called to. They will, like I said, be limited availability based on timing and how many people sign up. And I would love, love, love to help anybody that's feeling guided to receive a private energy intuitive reading, to really tap into your energies and what's coming up for you in the next few weeks to months, just to see what's really coming to the surface. Dig deeper into your personal energies, maybe what you have to release, what you're being called to focus on, any spiritual gifts coming in, any messages from angels, ancestors, your spirit team. So I'd love to help you with that. And thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. Please make sure, if you have not subscribed, to hit that subscribe button and also hit like and share your takeaways on this reading and how it resonated for you. All of that feedback is so helpful. And so thank you so much. I will see you on the next reading.